So we're outside MI6. Why are we here, Miles?
We're here because the British had a spoil of war in the 1980s from the Falklands. They had a brilliant new find called a sentient fluid, or a black goo.
Black goo.
Because it was black and it was goo.
Okay.
And it responded to electrical stimuli. They brought it back to England, brought it up to a much warmer temperature. It started to respond. Things went badly wrong in the labs.
So black goo is it's an intelligence?
It's a sentient fluid. They wanted to develop it as a weapon. That whole concept failed. The whole concept went wrong, and they dumped it in the sewer.
They hear odd noises coming from the bathroom. So Zool goes to check it out and sees this. A 6.5-foot, slimy, extremely grotesque creature slithering out of their toilet. Zool and Puteri are stunned. It resembles a snake, but most definitely is not. So, what is this thing?
Bacteria is going through all the living life forms. It's exploring everything.
Is it in me?
It's in you, and it's in everybody.
So it's coming out of here right now.
It's in our water supply.
It's in our taps. It's in our...
It's in the air as particulates.
Is it dangerous?
It's not dangerous unless you are hostile to it. It's in a learning stage, and it's being conscious and is communicated with people.
He's basically sacrificing himself in order to seed the planet with this substance. So you can watch him. He begins to break out in these black veins as it starts to infiltrate the body. And this is the black goo working on a full integration system in the body. It begins to deteriorate the body. And you can watch what happens. It begins to lay over the DNA and begins to break it apart and desequence it, unencrypt it, That's the goal, is for it to assess the information, unencrypt it. And then, of course, this guy dies and he falls into the waterway. Just sort of a symbol of seeding the planet. The black goo goes everywhere. And the goal of the black goo is to do what you're about to see next, create a new genome sequence. They just tell you what they're doing. They tell you what they're doing all the time. That genome sequence eventually will produce life. And that's the goal.
Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob. Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob. Beware of the blob, across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch.